Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 18 of Europa Universalis 4. The last episode was a little bit slow, mostly because we were sitting around waiting for truces to expire and recovering manpower and we're in debt and all of that other sort of nasty stuff that comes after losing a big coalition war. I'm just waiting for these rebels to pop down here in Riing, and then my plan after that is to go and attack Nogai. We already have a CB against them, so that is absolutely fine. Considering buying the inflation down, it is quite nasty at the moment. We can invest in a new idea. Yeah, I really want to avoid spending on that right now. I am still toying with the idea of just buying down the inflation. Let's do it. It's only 75. Get rid of as much of inflation as possible. I think we are going to have to get a cheaper military guy, to be honest, just for the time being, just so we're not losing all this money. The morale of armies is nice, so I really don't want to get rid of him unless I have to, so we will wait. Is this ever actually going to pop? The only reason that they've got unrest here is because of the conversion, I think. Oh, they've got some separatism. Active missionaries giving them a +6. See, we've just renewed the loan. We owe 500 ducats for a loan. I'm hoping I can get enough money from the guy to pay that off, which will help things out considerably. We're still not at the manpower cap yet, but we are getting there. We've got no corruption, which is good. You really do not want to spawn those rebels, do you? You are literally going to wait until I'm at war. The moment I'm at war, you're going to pop. I just know it. Come on, pop them this month. Still nothing. Wow, what is their chance? They've got a 10% chance. Oh, a 12% chance each month to increase by 10%. Next revolt will happen in about half a year. It still hasn't happened yet, so if they wouldn't mind hurrying up and letting it happen. There's another month where it didn't happen. Still saying about 0.6 years. I mean, it's quite possible, and it's not completely impossible, that the missionary will have just finished before the rebellion pops, in which case they'll still have some unrest, because that active missionary's only giving it +6, so it'll still have +8. So I'd sooner it just pop so I can deal with it. Anytime you like. Yep, there we go. Right, let's move it. We're going to take a river crossing penalty whichever way we go in, so we might as well just move in. At least it eventually happened. Did we take the crossing penalty? No, we've obviously got some manoeuvre on. Yeah, you've got 1 manoeuvre. You've got 0. So we actually got away with that. Okay, they got a couple of good rolls towards the end. We ended up losing local tax modifier. We ended up losing 2,000 men. That's not terrible. Again, a lot of these are mercenaries as well. This is probably one of the other reasons why we are losing a fair bit of money. We've got some mercenary armies here that we could do with getting rid of and replacing with normal armies. That would help out. So let's consider that. So before, let's go ahead and bring the diplomat back so we can declare war, and then we'll go ahead and try and just deal with these guys. We'll take some money. We'll try and get rid of some of the mercenaries. So we're going to declare this war. Confirm. We don't really want to bring any of our allies into this. We really don't need to. I am going to split the armies up a little bit just to make carpet sieging slightly faster. Let's go and just... I don't even think we need the capital fort on. We've got another army marching around here to help us out with any potential problems. So we just want to try and get it carpet sieged as fast as possible, really. Not too sure where their army even went. Big stack on their capital. So any provinces that we can safely get into, they don't have a lot of land, so they're not going to have a big army. I could have probably done this with a 20 stack if I'm perfectly honest. But we'll just get it done as quick as possible. And we'll start getting aggressive expansion again, because, you know, that's what we do. We're actually making positive money at the moment. I guess that's because we're looting. So that makes a lot of sense. Again, I don't want to reduce that unrest, because I still want to 2 base tax. I don't want to reduce that unrest because I want to essentially get to admin tech 10 and then we can form Russia. So stuff is getting done. Still don't know where their army went. It doesn't look like they've tried to slip around. It looks like we'll end up taking another loan at some point. You're sort of marching into Terra Incognita, so it takes you ages to get there. We've already got their capital, 49%. Almost landed on their army right there as well. And we've got our allies helping out here as well. So they're almost fully sieged. Right, their army has just decided it's going to move in here. Let's group you together. Can we catch you? It looks like we can. Also looks like you're quite cavalry heavy there, so that might work out for us. Right, you get out of there. And we're going to start getting rid of some of our mercenaries. Save a bit of money that way. Why are you only at 65%? Have you got a fort or something somewhere that I'm not aware of? And where are you heading? Wherever you're heading, I don't like it. And I want to try and take you out. You going over here? No, you're heading into my land. That's interesting. Not too sure where he's going. Well, I guess we haven't taken out... who's your partner in this? Sibir. I don't even know where they are. Oh, that you're up here. I see. That's where you're heading. You're trying to get over here. These guys are dealing with their own rebels. So basically, you're heading into Siberia. I'm no interest in having to deal with those guys. Right, so this is all... You're fully sieged. So let's back up with you. So we could go over there and try and deal with some of this, but I don't think we need to. Right, okay, let's go ahead. We need to get this sorted out one way or another. We could raise war taxes for a start, which would help. But let's go ahead and take a loan. So we are losing money, but it's fine. Yeah, Siberia is pretty much all fully sieged by rebels. In fact, these guys would probably be willing to just white peace out, and in fact they are. So we'll just white peace them out. Now we have 100% war score. Fantastic. So let's go in here. Actually, we need to wait for the diplomat to come back. That's fine. So let's take you. You've got some mercenaries apparently. 6 and 2. Right, let's get rid of those mercenaries, and we'll save some money. Because this is where we're losing a lot at the moment, is running these mercenary regiments. You don't have any mercenaries, you're fine. And you don't have any mercenaries either. So that was all the mercenaries. There wasn't really that many. Okay, so we've got 100% war score with you. Let's sue for peace. If we were to take everything... Well, first of all, can we take everything? Yes, we can. That gives us 56 aggressive expansion, Kazan and Nogai. Nogai won't exist anymore, so that doesn't matter. So the next question is, how much money do you have? Not much at all. But we get to completely take them, so we will. We will need to leave some troops down here, of course. They're almost certainly going to have a rebellion pop. Obviously, I was wanting to save admin points. However, it's not incredibly expensive to core all of that, so we'll leave that as is. We can afford to repay one of the loans off straight away, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go and put the army maintenance down. So we can do that. And we could, if we really wanted to, go and get rid of our level 2 military guy. But I don't think we really want to. We've still got CB against Kazan. We'll probably want to use that at some point, because again, we've got the aggressive expansion against them, so if we can get rid of them, that is good. Livonian Order has still got its alliance with Pomerania. See, Pomerania, Riga's not a problem. Pomerania's not really a problem, because they're like a single province now. And Teutonic Order is a little bit of a problem. But that's not too bad. We can handle that. Right, what have we got here? Yeah, so how long is it going to take us to get this? So that 40% tech penalty is really, really hurting right now. And institution spread is just not happening. So we really, really want to save up those admin points. Let's have a quick look at our current ruler and our future ruler. Yeah, our current ruler is only giving us 1 admin point, but William gives us 4. You give us reduced years of separatism, reduced aggressive expansion impact. See, I'm tempted to keep you around just for that. You reduce liberty desire in subjects. Lose some ducats or gain local autonomy. We'll lose the ducats, even though we don't really have the ducats to lose. So William would be a better ruler all around. We'd get an extra 4 monarch points in total, an extra 3 towards admin, and an extra 1 towards Diplo. The problem, of course, with doing that is we would take a hit to our prestige, where we're only at +1. We don't really want to go down to -49. And we'd also lose the stability, which means we'd end up paying, if we wanted to go back up to stability 3, paying another 200-something admin power. So I'm tempted to just wait on that one, to be honest. So we are having to pay some money at the moment because the overextension is causing us to have some corruption. But I think overall that is fine. We're 98% of the way through integrating Circassia. How many... Oh, wow, our force limit is just shot up. Oh, yeah, that's because we've finished our quantity ideas. So we could have a much bigger force if we wanted to, though we can't really afford to run one right now. What have you got there? You have got 3 infantry, which isn't really all that useful. We'll gain the Patriarch Authority. And yeah, I might just end up getting rid of this 3 stack. Who are we next to now? Uzbek. Got a direct border with Uzbek now. Looks like the Ottomans have actually started to eat into Georgia. They've got they've been broken up into bits and pieces. There's the integration done, so we're no longer over our Diplo limit. You guys can just go and go. There we go. So we're up to 95 now. Okay, that's good. So we're no longer over our Diplo limit. All of our diplomats are free. Let's go ahead and just try and improve some more relations with you. Did Persia win their war against... let's try and improve these relations. I just want to try and keep relationships high where possible. We've got a 18-month Protestant province there that needs flipping over. Our religious unity is less than 100, so let's go and start working on that one as soon as we can. So yeah, we're at 500 admin power. In order to take the next tech, we need 808. That is considerable. But as soon as we reach that, we'll have the ability to form Russia. So that is what we are aiming for. Let's have a quick look at the aggressive expansion. So we do still have some with the Livonian Order and the Teutonic Order. Ottomans, we've gained a little bit. We've gained 20. But there again, bear in mind that Nogai was closer to the Ottomans than Kazan is. So if we attack Kazan, we may still be okay. We have a potential rebellion, which is Nogai separatists. That's to be expected, I suppose. Let's go and bump the army maintenance up. We are losing money doing this, but... do we know what provinces? Yeah, there's a lot of provinces that this could happen in. So we do want to be able to deal with that. Little bit unfortunate. I could go ahead and use the ability. The problem with using the ability is... it's a bit of a waste, because we've only got one lot of rebels that's above 30%. And then it'll just mean they'll still pop, they'll just take longer to pop, which means I'm wasting money by having my army maintenance up. So I'd rather they just fire, and then we can just be over and done with. Get it sorted out. Still considering swapping to a cheaper military guy. To try and regain some money. We will get our money back. We'll get out of the debt. It'll happen. We'll find a way to do it. Is it going to pop? Is it going to make any progress at all? Wonder how long it will take to get all of these cores done. Not all that long. Once all of the cores are done, the overextension will go away, which means we'll have reduced corruption and therefore we'll be spending less money, so that'll help out. But yeah, as soon as we can form Russia, things are going to get a lot better, I feel. At least I hope they will, anyway. And we're like 1 year away from being able to attack the Livonian Order. So with that in mind, let's go and march some troops over this way. We might want to form Russia first. I think you do have to be at peace to form Russia. Yeah, we do have to be at peace. Let's recall that diplomat from Crimea. Yeah, we did get a bit of aggressive expansion with them. That's unfortunate. Chernigov. Yeah, that Cossack raid's allied to rival. Right, okay, fair enough. It's... Oh, there's 2 fired. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, we're pretty much guaranteed to lose one of them there, so... Let's go ahead and just march in. Oh, wow. Are we going to lose that one? Is this our really terrible general? This is one of the good generals. Okay, well, we stopped that one from happening. I'm not going to march straight into here. We'll try and recover some manpower first. Recover some numbers. Chance of a new heir, minus 25%. Well, that's not too terrible. So, how long is it going to be before we can form Russia? How close are we to it? We're still a little while off. November of 48, so we are literally 2 years away. Our truce with the Livonian Order is December 47, so but we'll be less than a year away when the truce ends. Which really makes me feel that I want to form the Russian nation first. You're actually down there, are you? That's fine. Somebody else can deal with you. Although you might still come back into my province here. We will gain the mercantilism. Having mercantilism is always good. Come on, how are those overextension cores going? They're getting there, actually. They're very, very close. So they should be done in no time at all. Most of them look like they should be done in December. There's another conversion done. Good. Right, there we go. Cores are getting done. So now the corruption will go down. We'll start making more money. Let's keep doing these conversions. Yep, you are moving into my terrain, as I thought you might. So we'll go and finish you off. Doesn't look like we'll get there before they manage to take it, unfortunately. I didn't realise they were going to go straight over there, but hey-ho. It is what it is. That is Diplotech. We'll take it, because obviously we want to be 10-10-10 across the board. Right, so we're fighting you guys. We've actually got numbers on our side this time. So, a little bit of manpower lost, but not the end of the world. The plus side is, it does mean that we can afford to go and put our army maintenance down again a little bit. So, the question is, so we've renewed that loan, which is not great. The question is, do I want to go and get rid of this morale of armies guy? 10% morale of armies is considerably good. And I really don't want to get rid of him for that reason. But we are getting close to hitting the cap. Also, if I do take land from the Livonian Order, I'm going to be tempted to want to core it right away, which will delay forming Russia even more. So this is why I'm very, very tempted to just force myself to form the Russian nation first. And forming Russia hopefully will sort things out. Hopefully it'll improve things for us, because I think we should get a different set of ideas. So that's kind of what I want to go for. We'll also get a, when we hit Admin Tech 10, we get another idea group. And I might go in and take another military idea. Aristocratic could be good. reduced more absolutionism, more manpower again, an extra diplomat. And the reason that I think that will be useful for us is one of the decisions we can take is we could become, if we wanted to, we could become oligarchic. I mean, we should be able to become theocratic anyway, because we'll have full. Oh no, we didn't go for religious. We went for human ideas, so humanist ideas. That's the reason why I wanted to go for religious. But I think we'll be okay. Anyway, tech, military tech. Well, we are behind time, so let's go ahead and do it. We're still only 2 different, so we're not paying a... Truce with the Ottomans has ended. Truce with Kazan has ended. So this is the thing now. Do we just go in and take stuff? Truce with Hungary, Livonian Order, Poland, Riga, Teutonic Order, everybody else has ended. Interesting. What do we do? What do we do? I will have a think about it in between videos, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the game there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Muscovy. I will see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.